So hello everyone, welcome to TryReds. Myself Sujit. So today in the Python series, we are going to start a new concept called modules and what is packages. Okay, how to create module, then what are the advantages of the modules. We are going to see each and everything. So first point is modules. What is modules? Okay, so the first point of the modules is it is a Python file. It is a Python file. Python file in the sense of .py extension file. Okay, so what is the use of it? Okay, if you say that if you are creating simply Python file also giving a file name and we can create. So what is the module? So it is nothing but it's contain functions in classes and variables. Okay, if a file that will contain functions, classes and variable. Okay, so this file we can say that this is a module, means we can manually create also. Now then what is the uses of this module? So the module uses is we can reuse this code. So we can reuse the code, means if you are writing something on a function. Okay, we know that if you are calling the function that many times, it will be performing that specific task. So by the help of this module we can create so many function in a single file. Okay, so how to create, then first thing before we are going to create a model, first what are the advantages? So the advantages of this module is whenever we are creating our code, it should store in a proper organization. Okay, so we can say that proper organization. Okay, so this is the first advantages while we are creating a modules. Then the code reusability will be high. Why? Because if you are writing a function and again you need to run that particular things, means you can only call, means you don't need to write this code again and again. Okay, so these are two specific advantages for our modules. So then what is packages? Okay, so what is packages, then only we can discuss how these modules and packages are related. Okay, so packages is nothing but it is a collection of your modules. So if you are not understanding what is packages, I just want to give a example. Means if you are taking a 10 papers, okay, means single 10 papers. So you write some logic in each and every paper. Okay, now we need to store in a something. So we can say that if you are taking a notebook, inside that you need to store, means the book we can say that this is a package for that, means this is the collection of those page. Just like that, the package is nothing but this is a space where we need to store our modules. So this is the clear definition of how we can create modules and packages. Now we are going to see. So to create a modules, first we need to create a file. The normal way to create a file is go to your file section, or you can create from your keyboard also, control N. Now I just want to save this file. So means I need to create that particular file. So I just click on the control S, and here I need to give a file name. So I'll give the file name is calculator. Okay, so .py, because if you are creating a model, .py is most. Okay, so I'll create. So in this, I'll create a small calculator. Means if I'm clicking addition operator, it will be add. If I'm clicking subtracting operator, it will be subtract. So like that, I need to create. So I'll create. It take only two argument till now. So I need to return, because in the function we need to return, then only it gives you that to your function call. Now I just copy paste and I need to write sometime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I just change that. Here I need to subtract, here I need to multiply, Here I need to modulus. Here I need to give the true division. Here I need to give the float division. And here I need to add the exponential. So for this all, we need to give a name for that each and function. Okay. So here multi, multiply. Here we can say that divide. Okay. Here I can say that true. Okay. Here I'll give false. Okay. No, no, floor. Float div. Okay, float div, true div. Okay, and here is x exp. Okay, now I know that if I'm calling this function, it will be going to work. But I need to use because I'll create in a single page. Now I want to use in a different page. So how to create that? I need to create another file and I need to save that particular things. So I'll create the file name as test.py. Okay, so what is the use of the modules? Means we can reuse this code. Okay, by the help of your import, you can just import your module name. So I'll importing our module. Now I just want to print that particular things. Means calculator, means what are the function name, you must aware of that. Means means if you see here also, if you see there are so many function name, means based on your function name you can get that. Okay, so I'll take my function, my module name dot my any function name. I need to pass two argument 10 20. If you see when I am running this code, it give me the exact output. Means file we need to sum two number. We are going to build this logic. Means I don't want to create that logic particular one time or again one time. I just need to import from that. Okay, by the help of your import keyword you can import from a module. If you see also, now if I want to subtract it, I just want to mention that particular function name sub. So if I'm running this, now it gives me, so it means code reusable will be more on this particular. Make sure that whenever you assign your function name must be same. If you are giving different, it gives you error and also it suggests you, do you mean that particular thing? Okay, so now, so this is how we can find out this. Okay, means we need to create a function, means we need to create a module, and for each and every we can import particular things. So now we are going to see a new example. Means if you are seeing in your interview or any coding interview that you see this line. Okay, so double underscore name, double underscore, double equal to, in your string double underscore name, double underscore. So we need to understand what is the uses of it. Okay, then how to use, then how to create our own this line, we are going to see now. So I just create a welcome message. Okay, so I'll create try writes. Okay, because if you are running our module, then it will gives you a welcome message. Okay, so here I just create a welcome. So I'll need to return that particular things, or I need to print that particular directly. Okay, don't need. So welcome to try writes family. Okay, try writes family. Now if I know, if you want to run this code, I need to call that particular things. Okay, so I'll just call. If you see, if I am running, it's give me output. Okay, so we know that if you are going to create a module, we can import and we can use that. So in the test, I need to import and I will use that. Okay, so I just import try writes. Okay, so I just call that particular things. Okay, don't need to print, I just call. So try writes dot welcome the function name. Okay, so just see, if I am running this file, what is the output? Just see, it gives me two time. Why? Because you are importing a modules, and here you will calling means one time here you will coming, again it's come here, now again here in this file also one time calling, so it is the duplicacy. So to remove this error we can use our this if double underscore name double underscore double equal to string, inside the double underscore main. Okay, so just a second, main. Okay, double underscore. Now if I am creating this, now it's throwing error, double underscore main. Just a second. Okay, yeah. Now if I am running this, first I need to run from your try writes. Okay, after write, if you see it gives me one time answer, but whenever now I am running from your test, now I am if I'm running from my test, it gives me also one time, because whenever you write this line, it will get executing by your file destination. Means if your file name must be main, then only call. Otherwise, from other file, from like this other file, if you are calling any function, it's only one time calling. So how to find your name for that file? You just need to print double underscore name. So this is a dunder method also we can say. Now if I am running this from my try writes means my main module, it gives me my file name, or we can say that this is the main file. That's why it gives you main. Then it will be getting executing. But if you are going to test, now if you are going to write, just a second. Now, if you are right, you just see it gives me try rates because it gives me where we will be using that particular things. Means from this module, means try write module, you can import. So this is how we can use this for your while you are doing any module, for you are importing something from one module to code reusability or code duplicacy also we can say. If you are running this two times, then your duplicacy will be occurred. That's why we are using that. Okay, now we now this is the way to create our own module, but in Python there are some inbuilt module are available. So what are there, how to use, we are going to see. So first module is math module. Okay. So I just want to print the square root of something. So here I just want to math dot square root of 4 means I need to find the square root. So I don't need to write the code for the square root. I just call the module by the importing by the help of the function name. I just call the module. Okay, there are different type of module are available in the Python. Then the second module is random. Random is nothing but it will be choose you the number from random. So I need to import and I want to pick a number in random order. Okay, so random dot rand it. So this is our function name. So rand it, if I am clicking on that, and I will be pass a range. Okay, so here I just pass a range. Now it gives me a random variable. Okay, or random value, sorry, not random variable. Okay, so module name has not okay, spelling mistake, rand it. Okay, so now if I am trying to execute, now it gives every time it will be give me a new number. Just see, every time it gives me new number. Okay, so the last module in this session we are going to see is date time. Okay, I just import the date time. Sorry, date time. Then I just need to print the particular date time. Okay, so date time dot date method, or we can say that function for today we need to print. Okay, so today I just call this function. Okay, just see. Okay, so date time, so sorry for my spelling mistake. Just see, it gives me 2025 and month of 5 and date will be 27. So this is how we can find any modules. Okay. So if you don't want to write that many long, you can pass a alias by the help of as keyword, and I just pass as my D. Okay. For your reference, if your module name is large, so you just need to come and you just edit the D. Means if you are seeing that, it gives you the same output. How? Because we are storing all the function in your D only. So this is called your alias. Alias means nothing but it will be assigning your variable for that particular time. Means for this only. Means your Python module will be in the name of your date time. But for this coding purpose, we are just changing its name to D. So that's all for today. So thanks for watching. Try Rights.